Welcome to this week's Sexy Saturday. Had a question from a brother about delayed ejaculation this week. The hell? Don't get as many of those questions. It's usually about being too quick. So there's two causes for delayed ejaculation. The definition is it takes more than 30 minutes to orgasm. First, we have the physical factors, and these are you could have diabetes, MS, stroke, a spinal cord injury, getting older, having had bladder or prostate surgery, and the drugs you are taking. If you're taking antidepressants, that's SSRIs, high blood pressure medicine, or you have heavy alcohol consumption, all of these can cause it to be a physical reason for not being able to orgasm. But then we have psychological, okay? Feeling guilty about sex. That's the way you've been brought up. If you're angry, upset, or uncomfortable with your partner. If you have sexual performance anxiety. So if you're in your head about not being able to orgasm or about sex, it's the most vicious circle because you're in your head about the issue you're in your head about, and it keeps feeding the issue because you're not fully present. Okay, something to think about. Also, if you're addicted to pornography, okay, because you've trained yourself mentally, emotionally to orgasm to a certain, usually a specific scene or type of porn, or physically a certain way, and that is kind of entrenched in your brain. You've got to rewire that. So that's the reason why. So the question is, how do we fix this? What is the solution to the problem? Now, first off, let's talk about how you can tell if it's physical or psychological. If you can orgasm by yourself through masturbation, but you have a problem orgasming with a partner, well, we know it's not physical. We know it's up here, okay? First of all, if it's physical, you got to look at, can you swap out drugs? If you're drinking a lot and watching a lot of pornography, you need to make some changes in your habits. You need to focus and work on being fully present and not being outcome dependent. If you think about, oh gosh, I hope I don't take too long to orgasm, you will never orgasm. I used to have to give a warning that I don't orgasm first thing in the morning. Literally, that was a thing. All right, we're going to try to kill this fly. Oh, it flew away. It's no longer a thing. So it turns out, I guess that was in my head, although it was a real thing for many, many years for me. And so the stories we tell ourselves. So what I want you to do is I want you to be fully engaged and not worry about if and when you orgasm. The outcome of sexual fun with your partner shouldn't be orgasm. That's a bonus. It's about connection, fun, intimacy, play, and pleasure. And when you have all of that, a lot of times you'll have an orgasm. And figure out what trips your trigger quicker, or do you need more foreplay so that maybe before you ever get to anything that might lead to your orgasm, you've been playing and have had an erection for literally 10 or 15 minutes, and you do have the issue, it could go away on you, but sometimes that much stimulation, then when it is time, you get back to more normative duration before you orgasm. Again, identify if it is physical or psychological, and then start working on things. If you know you're drinking too much, and you know as you've gotten older you've started increasing your porn, well, you have a lot of control over those two things. Decrease the alcohol, eliminate the porn, do healthy masturbation, and then see if you can't transition to more normative times to orgasm. All right? I hope you found that helpful. Please do me a favor, hit the subscribe button. And if you're having issues and you want to talk about it, shoot me a DM and we'll talk. Have a great weekend.